another video. I'm going to be doing my empties now. Well, this is going to be slightly different to others that I've seen, but skincare, look after my hair, my skin, from top to toe is very important to me, and there's products that I use all the time, and I would say this is like a favourites video, but it's more products that I've been trying, because I am in the process of trying different products, because I always used to use, for example, simple products, so they're especially the facial wash I used to use a lot, but since then I've been trying different types, and more because of price, because I do find that their items are quite pricey, and I know that price shouldn't matter, and sometimes price means quality, but for me I have managed to find good products that are less, not as much as simple. So simple cream facial washes are about over £3, and I've managed to find moisturisers for like under £1 or just over. So that's for me to try different products to see what works, what hasn't worked. And if you watched my previous vlogs, you would know that I used to be an Avon rep, which I've now stopped, and I did use a lot of their products, and will continue to do so. It's not that I've a dispute or anything with Avon. It's just that I decided that I wanted to do other things, and but I will still order from Avon, because I do think they do some great products. And so, kicking off, I'm going to start with my hair. So I do like to look after my hair, I always have done, and I do wash it twice a week, also wash a good twice a week, but I am quite particular about my hair. The last time I had it done, a lady recommended me this product, which is Colour Protect on L'Oreal Paris, and it's the Viv Colour Protect. And I asked her, basically the hairdresser, what is the best sort of products to use, because I always used to buy, every time I got my hair done, I would buy this really expensive shampoo, which I can't know the name of what's on my head, but I remember it being quite pricey. And she said, well, to the truth, she recommended this product, L'Oreal. She said because it's brilliant, and because lots of shampoos and conditioners have salt in, which can affect and wash out the colour if you've just had your colour done, and this will help maintain the colour. I'm not going to say it has. This is a conditioner, but since then I have also purchased some more of the shampoo, which I'm going to start using again. I've been using this one, which is not so good, I've got to say that, because it's got salt in. So, but me being me, I don't like to waste products, so that's why I'm going to use this product just to use it up, because I hate waste. I hate, because my thing is I spent money on this, I'm going to use it, and it's, I should have done my research first. And so, at the end of the day, I bought this product, I'm going to use it, but I wouldn't buy this again. This will be the last time that I use Herbal Essence shampoo, because I've got to say that I've used this shampoo, and it maintained the colour perfectly. And since using this, because also it's good to see the difference actually, and this has washed out the colour and not maintained it very well since using this shampoo, even though I've still used the conditioner. So using these two together, the shampoo and you can buy the little travel size now as well, which I did buy, which I love mini sets of shower gel, shampoo, conditioner. I just love them. So anytime I see a mini set that I can buy of products that I use, I buy them. But yes, I definitely would use these again, but I would not use Herbal Essence ever again, because they're not good for, if you regularly get your hair coloured. I would not use this product anymore. I would use these, which is, she said the best thing about to do if you have issues with skin, if you've got acne, or dry skin, or greasy skin, or come out of blemishes, is to have a routine. So, and that I do. I've always had a routine. Since I used to always get dry skin there, and so I do always have a routine. In the morning, I always wash my face, and at the end of the evening, if I've put makeup on, I will use a cleansing wipe, or I use pads and use a makeup removal cream to take off my makeup completely. And then I use my night cream, which I'm currently using. That's my night cream that I use, and I've shown you what I use for when I put on my makeup. It's Nivea, which I always use. I always use these products, and will always continue to do so. Nivea is a great product, and I always have them. I mean, I would not. I'm going to try another cream, but I'm a bit sceptical because I know how good that cream is, Nivea, on my face, and I use that. And I used to use again. I used to use simple facial moisturisers, but I still used to get dry skin. Fun enough. And since using other products, I haven't. So these are the two ones that I've used up, and I use this one. I had this one, so I bought this one for 95p for Milkington, and I remember I had this, so I used this, and then I used it afterwards. First impressions, that one was much better than this one because it was very moisturising, silky. I really felt like it cleared everything and really gave my face a good freshen up. And I would definitely buy these products again. And I'm going to buy a block of products from Avon again. And I'm going to make sure I write this down so I remember which one it is. And definitely do an order from Avon, including this product, because it does what it says, 3-in-1. It cleanser, toner, moisturiser. And that's exactly what you can feel it doing, Definitely worth the purchase. This Avon Care 3-in-1. And it's got aloe and ginger, and definitely worth the money. I think there was £1.50. This is one from Wilkinson's. I bought this because, like I said, I thought I didn't have any, and like I said, I don't like to waste products, and it still did the trick, but I didn't like the smell. It reminded me of when I was a kid. They used to have like this glue which would dry on your hand, and you'd be able to peel it off, and it just reminded me of that, and I wasn't too keen on it. But however, I still felt it did the trick. It's called Skin Therapy Tea Tree Facial Wash, and I've used tea tree before. I've used tea tree oil and shampoo before, and it is really good. And it helps remove makeup, dirt, impurities, and pore tightening, which I did feel it did. I just wasn't keen on the smell, but for 95p, it's not bad, and I would, if I do need some emergency, I would definitely buy this product again. But I would say that this is much better than that one. It felt like it cleaned it, but it didn't feel like it moisturised it. As it wasn't as silky as this one. And this is my new one that I'm using. This is Botanics, the Power Plant Cleansing Foam Wash, All Bright. And I got to say, this is more like a gel. And I would say don't use it on your eyes. But it's okay, but it doesn't feel like it's moisturising. It does the trick. Again, I didn't come up with any blemishes, and it still felt clean, but it wasn't as silk. It's kind of I would say it's more like oily, I would say, than anything else. Than that, and I would definitely, again, I would choose that over that product. So I don't know if I will use that again once I've used that up. I would definitely keep that product and buy that one again. So no, it's not bad, but it's not as good. And I've got to say, out of these three, I would say that that this is a better product out of these three. So so this was just over £1. It's about £1.49, something like that. But that's why I went for it, because I saw simple. I thought, should I get simple? And I thought no. And so I bought this just to try it and see what this is like. And so I've seen that they do coupons for this product in the British magazine, and if you've got a points card, you get that for free. But I wouldn't spend money on that again, probably. But it's worth giving it a try. But anyway, and I also bought this. This is the Cleanse Impurities and Freshens. So I'm going to see what this is like. Used to remove my makeup. Kind of like watery. So you would put it on your a cotton pad and wipe it over to clear off, to freshen your skin and help remove your makeup. So I'll probably use that, and then use it with my night cream. And I got to say, this night cream is really good. I do like this night cream. This is Solutions Hydro Radiance Night, which I've talked about before. If you've seen my blogs, I did show my Avon brochures. I talked about a vanity case and products I've used. If you see my past videos, you'll see that I've been talking about this product, and it is really good. Again, I wasn't too keen on the smell, but I've gotten used to it, and I do like how it feels on my skin. It just feels so refreshed and silky, and just really, I do like the product. So I'm going to see if I can find an order the same, but one that's not as peachy smell as this, because I like it. I mean, I've got used to the smell, but but I do like the Solutions, these products, but I'm going to see if I can get one that's slightly different to that, but the same make. Anyway, so, and that was, how much that is now, but I will put a link to these products below anyway. You can see the current price. And then, so we talked about my face, so now we're on to the body, and talking about let's talk about deodorants and roll-on. So this is on duty roll-on. Yeah, I like these products, but I do find that they dry up very quickly. These and it says 40-hour protection. I don't feel that for these. I felt, it didn't always last. So but I mean, they always do deals on these, and I do love, some of them are really nice, but wasn't blown away by that, so I don't think I'll get that again. And this is my current body spray, which is gorgeous. This is the Incandescent Body Mist, and I've got to say, I've had the perfume, it's lovely. It is quite potent, so you don't need too much of it, just a little bit, and it just smells so lovely. And I even had the pear spray of that, and it's just lovely, 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 lovely. Yeah, you do like that. So it's kind of like, I would say, fruity, and it's just so, like, reminds me of candles in the moonlight. It's just a lovely, lovely product, and definitely would get that again, because I love the perfume, which I've got actually. I think that's it there. No, I don't think that's not it. That's not the one I've got, but I've definitely had the perfume, Incandescent, which was lovely. So yeah, I do like this body spray, very nice. I do like body mists, and moisturisers, I use various. So I'll just say I use this on my face, moisturiser dry skin, which I always put. If I didn't put my makeup on or my Nivea cream, I put this on, and it still was really good. This was from the power shop, but I don't think they're doing it anymore. I wish they would, because it was a lovely product. That it's only £1, and yeah, it's a shame I haven't seen it since on their shelves, but um, I would definitely buy that product again just to have it as a backup, so I always know I've got that there. And because my husband, I think my husband bought this for me thinking it was a facial wash, but he picked it up and it was a cream, and but I've still used it and it still was very refreshing and did the trick. So definitely recommend that product. That's his Katikura Dry Skin Moisturization. Um, so yeah. And body butter. I love body butters. I was using one which I got in America, which I got rid of, and I wish I kept it so I could show you. But this was part of a gift set that one of my friends bought me for a birthday a couple of years ago, and I love. And I've used all the other products from it, and the body butter. I've always used it up, and I alternate between using this, the body butter, which I always have to use body butter. It just feels so. It's just lovely. It just feels like it's moisturising, and it really does make a difference to your skin, and my skin just feels so silky. And I used this morning, as well as this, which is the Avon Senses Passion Exotic Floral Fragipane Tia Flower, and it's often shower moisture. So you put this on after you've had your shower, and it does feel really good. It's just lovely and refreshing on the skin after you've had your bath or shower. Because sometimes I'm good, not all the time, but all the time when I come out of the shower, if I don't moisturise, my skin just feels so tight. So that's why I have to either use the moisturiser, this or that. And I love this. It's so easy and convenient because you just spray it on like so, and then you just put it in the skin. It just feels so refreshing and love the smell. Might not be to everyone's taste because it is kind of like, I would say like apricot, so it's a bit apricot and peaches, but it's just lovely. It's just so nice after you've had your shower to put this on. So definitely would recommend that product. I would buy that again, and I bought that in bulk. And I've got another body butter to use after you use that, which is Soap and Glory. And so I've used that product, I will do another one of these again. Once I use that, and then I've got and then I've got this, which is, I always recommend these products. When I've done my Avon vlogs, I've shown you to the brochure, and this is the Silk So Soft Silky Moisture Dry Oil Spray. Definitely brilliant. That's the dry oil spray, because they also have insect repellent in them. So if you go on holiday somewhere, tropical, where you like to get bitten by mosquitoes, put this on, spray it all over, and it has been known to stop insect bites and mosquito bites and things. So definitely worth the product, and I'll definitely keep ordering from these products. The Skin So Soft, because it's a brilliant range of products. The only thing I don't like is the hair removal products that they do. I'm not convinced that they work, because I've used them. So anyway, so that's the Skin So Soft. I would definitely recommend. Then and then the Skin So Soft body wash. Lovely. This is my current one that I'm using at the moment. Lovely. It does what it says. It just feels like you're moisturising the skin in the shower. It's just so lovely. So love, definitely would use the product again. Just a great range. It reminds me of simple products, because I love the simple body washes that they do, and the silkiness of the product is so lovely. So yeah, would recommend the body Silk So Soft Silky Moisture body wash. Definitely worth the money. I think they're about £1.50. And then so this is the other products that I would use. So this is just the Avon Senses. Now this is actually for men, but I use it anyway. It doesn't bother me, and I actually find that sometimes the men's shower gels actually smell a lot nicer. So it doesn't bother me that it says it's for men. I still use it. And this is Essential Woody Amber Spicy shower gel. Lovely, we've got loads of these in our shed ready to be used. We do not need any more shower gels for a long time, because I do have a lot more of these ready to be used to go. So, but definitely these as well. They do lovely when they do, and they always do a special one for the summer, winter. I mean, we've got a Christmas one that I've got to use. So there's a different one. They also do that bubble baths, and that's brilliant. So yeah, definitely, and they always do like a deal with these as well. So if you've got if you like Avon and you've got a rep, speak to have a look at the brochure, because they always do like 9 out of 10 do a deal on these shower gels, and they do them in different sizes as well. So so that's that, and then. So to talk about Skin So Soft again. This is the Skin So Soft Original Bath Oil, and I'll just put some of this in with a bubble bath, and the scent is just lovely. I love this. I love having oil in the bath. You know, I don't have baths that much anymore, but it's just so it's just subtle smell. It's just it feels like you're being detoxed. Outside in, it just feels so lovely. And then I missed one product, so I do apologise. I missed one product, so I did head to toe, and I've missed something on my hair. So so sometimes your hair can feel a bit like, you know, even after you shower, it can go dry. So, and being outside and every day, your hair can get a bit, you know, flat, I find. So I always use these. These are the hair refresher, and basically you just spray it on. It smells so lovely as well. And this is the raspberry and a big, I can't say, bicky, I can't say the word. Anyway, but it's like raspberry. It smells raspberry, and it is refreshing on the hair. And it just gives that it just arms it up, and I find just brushing it through and just shaking it down and shaking it up, it just feels revitalised, you know. And I've got this one to use as well. After, and this again is raspberry, but it's just different packaging, so they're the same product. So I always use these. Great to take on holiday, especially if you've been swimming in a swimming pool. You know, and you haven't got time to wash your hair, spray these. Brilliant product. And so yeah, I've got the last product. Well, I'm going to do a makeup after this. So so talk about moisturisers. So I do get itchy skin, especially in the summer. My hair in the winter is the worst time for my skin, because it's when like my hands get all chapped, so I have to put on moisturiser every time I wash my hands. In the evening, at the end of the night, I'll moisturise my hands, and all throughout the day. And this is the cream I've been using, keeping in the bathroom. So I have to wash my hair, I grab it, just put some on my hands. And this is the Dry Skin SOS cream, and it is really brilliant. And I use this product along with this. This is the one I keep in my bedroom. And originally I bought this for my my son because of his eczema, but it didn't really do him any good. But I find it has really helped me, because especially in my back of my legs, when I shave my legs, after a couple of days they become really itchy. So I put this on, and I even put this on after I do my legs now, and it stops them from itching. And this is old, and I use this along with what I've used before. I ran out of, and I wanted to use these products before buying more. I also use Vaseline Intensive Care cream along with E45. But again, I haven't bought any E45 because I've had them products to use up first. But once I use them up and I've started to run out, then I will buy some more E45 and Vaseline Intensive Care cream, because I always have to have them in around, so I know that as soon as I shave my legs, I put that on, it stops them from itching and throughout. So, and in the summertime, and also winter when my skin starts to become dry, especially my hands. And so the next thing is, so being a woman who's in her late 30s, and as when you have children, you get cellulite. It's part of growing and aging, and so I do use products to see what will help. And so I bought this anti-cellulite treatment. Tell you the truth, I don't know if I've noticed if there's anything different, but I've been using it anyway, and I like it using it, and I just use it at the back of my legs, and I'm on the top of my head, my legs, that's where I get my cellulite. And it just feels nice to put it on, and it just feels silky. And if it does make a difference, great, but I'm not too bothered. I just wanted to try it out and see what it's like. And I've got to say, with that and running, I do feel that my legs are a lot more toned and a lot more clearer, and it just helps. So, but like I say, I haven't seen massive difference, but it feels, and it does, from when I have looked at it, like it making a difference. So this is the Solutions. Said you break at 5D. And again, I'll put a link of these products up below. And then my feet. So as I like to run, I like to look after my feet. It's very important you look after your feet, especially if you're into walking, running. Make sure that you, cut your toenails regularly, that you help the hard skin on your feet. And so these are some products that I use, because I find that running, you do put a lot of pressure at the bottom of your feet, especially the heel. So I use heel softening cream, and I also use this cooling foot spray, which just refreshes it and make your feet nice and cool, especially if you wear shoes without socks. Is important. It just really helps keep them cool, and it stops blisters. It does. So they're the two products I use my feet. And so that's for all like the toiletries and creams and that. So I want to get onto makeup. So I use the same makeup. I don't use anything different. There's some products that I've used, but I do want to talk about one in particular that I'm using. So I kept saying, if you see my previous vlogs, when I kept going for the brochures about this product, which is the colour corrector cream, not being any good, and I didn't feel like it didn't make any difference. However, I had an issue with some blusher. I looked like I'd been sunburnt, and I was trying to find what I could use. I tried to use concealer, didn't make a difference, and then I put this product on, and it did the trick. And you would not have known that I had a because basically I put this blusher, which is no. Which was this. It's okay, but it is you don't need too much on, and I looked too red. It's too red for me. I need something a bit more subtle than that. But that product, this colour corrector, did the trick, and it actually made my skin look fantastic. My makeup looked fantastic actually after I used it, and you wouldn't have known. And it just really enhanced the colour. So, in the fact that it didn't look so red, and it just completely different. So, and now, ever since then, I have not stopped using this product. I've got to say, I love it, and I feel like I should apologise for slating it and saying it made no difference, because now I do not stop using this product, and I would definitely recommend it. Definitely, I understand the purpose of using this product now. So definitely would use that again. So that's it. No, I always use the same, so I always use that, which is the pressed powder. I always use them. They're the best ones for myself. I've stopped using the Prima now. Since using a colour corrector, I haven't used the Prima kit, which is that, as much now. I've kind of stopped using it. But I don't know if I'll go back to using it. I'm not sure. And I always use the same eyeshadow. I just love these colours. I always use them, and I really, this is my favourite palette. Is this palette? Love it. I just like because they're kind of glitzy, and I just love this palette. And this is a True Colour 18-1 silver screen, and definitely a best buy. Definitely a best buy. Out of all the makeup, I love this palette. Definitely was worth the money on that. And I love my colours that I use are the top 3 and them 2 at the bottom. Yeah, love them. So, and I tried this because they were doing a special promotion for one of the Avon brochures before I stopped being a rep, and it was, if you ordered from certain pages, you got this for free. I don't like it. It felt horrible on my skin. It just felt rough, and I'm a bit weird about using it because one, it didn't actually set my makeup, and secondly, I didn't like the way it made my skin feel. So I don't like that product, the makeup setting spray. Don't know if I should give it a chance or not, but I just wasn't impressed by it. So that's my worst buy, I would say, out of all these products that I use. I've talked about whatever in here, but my concealer I use all the time, which is Fair, and I talked about that in my what I took with me on my weekend away, which I'll link. And I spoke about the concealer. That is a good buy. I love that concealer. I use it all the time. I even carry it around me when I go out, and I took it with me on my birthday when I went out in the evening. And yeah, I use products that a product that really works for me, and I love it, and I continue to use it all the time. So my makeup, and I just keep it simple. I don't buy loads and loads of makeup products, and I know I'm not going to use them all. And I mean, I don't wear makeup all the time. If I'm going out, like today, I went to such amazing music, and I knew that I might be doing some filming today, that I put makeup on, but I don't. And when I go to work, I'll put makeup on. If I'm going out for the day, I'll put makeup on, but I don't. If it's just indoors and I'm not doing any filming, then I don't always put makeup on. But what I do always do is that I always wash my face, and I always put cream on each morning, moisturiser, and I always and if I do wear makeup, I always make sure I clear it off and put cream on. And if you do suffer from dry skin and skin issues, that is the best thing advice I would give, is always have a routine with your skin. And especially if you suffer with dry skin, chapped skin, eczema, it's just having a routine. It just helps to save the stress, and because it can be embarrassing. So, if you can do a routine that can help control it, it's the best thing. It really is. So, but I'm going to finish it here. Thank you all those that have been watching my vlogs, and those that subscribe to me. And I do promise that I will be doing a giveaway. The next vlog I will do a giveaway, because I've been meaning to do that for ages. It's just getting everything together, and also I want to do another mother and baby vlog, on some more recipes that I like to make. If you've seen my birthday vlog, where I showed my birthday present, and I've got a donut machine, and I've used it, and I've got to say I love it. and so I'll be doing a vlog on that soon. My makeup of my donut machine, and I'll be talking about been doing an autumn clear up, which I'll be doing vlogs for, which I'm going to post at the end of autumn. Once that's done, because it's something I like to do regularly, and I'll be doing another one for the winter as well. So there's plenty of vlogs to come, and I'll try and get them up as quickly as I can and get up to date with them all, so they're not so behind. It's just the difficult thing I find when it comes to filming, and to those who've just started that on YouTube too, is the editing and uploading. And what I would say is, what I do is I do a load of videos and then I put them all up. And what I do is I don't do any more filming until I've cleared my camera of those videos and I've uploaded them and I've got them out, you know. Because the editing and uploading takes a while, because I'm not using any kind of fancy software or anything like that. I'm just using the basics, and so it does take a while to get everything up and then get everything edited and then get everything put on YouTube, and then I'll edit it again, and then, you know, it's the same with I write my books, you know. I always have to edit it several times before I write it out, but that, you know, I feel is good, because I want people to know that I do care, you know, if I do these videos, because I care and I want to make sure that they are, but they also kept real, because this is basically my life that I'm sharing on YouTube. You know, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not working for a designer company. I'm not working for, you know, I do work, but I keep that separate, you know. So, and I've got my run coming up. By the time you see this is probably after the run. I'm going to try to get this up as quickly as possible. But I've got my updates to put up next on YouTube, and obviously the run, my weekend coming, and the post-run week. And I'm going to be doing I've already planned for my training after I've done the 13 mile, is I'm going to do a fitness and beauty channel week, which is going to be and we working out all my workout programs that I've set on my Sky planner that I work out to, and I'm going to do a whole week of that. And then I'm going to do a workout DVD week where